it would lead to you joining, of course, the Rat Pack, and to one of the most lucrative house show runs in the history of the company. It would build to a loser leaves town match, which Dog would lose thanks to that damn Jim Duggan dressing in a gorilla suit and interfering to cause Dog to lose. We're going to be doing a future Rat Pack episode where we're going to talk about the whole thing. But for right now, Ted, this led to the arrival of an alter ego for Dog just a week later. It was televised in early November. Let's have a look at this.
And now a non-title event for one fall with a 10-minute time limit.
All right.
In the red corner at 268 pounds from Omaha, Nebraska, the North American heavyweight champion, Ted DiBiase. And coming into the ring now at 150 pounds from Virginia, S. Lee.
Opening up a big banner here, and it says S. Lee is Stagger Lee.
And it
Big
says,
deal. Who is Stagger Lee?
who is Stagger Lee?
All right, so I had to actually cut the audio here briefly because there's some copyrighted music that's playing as Stagger Lee makes his entrance. But yeah, Ted's in there with a kid who looks like he goes about 120 pounds soaking wet. They've opened up a banner that says S. Lee is Stagger Lee, and now the crowd is reacting, and so is Ted as somebody comes out here to the ring, and he's wearing a mask, but he looks awful familiar.
Stagger Lee. S. Lee is Stagger Lee and DiBiase. He seems really upset, and I know he is. Stagger Lee out there rocking and rolling. If I believe my memory serves me right, JYD referred to one Stagger Lee as a man who used to beat him up and steal his milk money on the bus when he was in school. And there is Stagger Lee. Like I said, JYD had a premonition of what they had in store for him. And therefore, he must have had Stagger Lee in the wings. Because Stagger Lee just put something in that mask, and he hit. There's a foreign object in that mask, and that DiBiase is out on the floor with his head ringing, and Stagger Lee has just whipped him and then just dumped him.
And it says, is it me? Stagger Lee is the victor. We'll be back with more action after this important message.
Just fantastic stuff. It's of course JYD under a hood. They're barely trying to conceal it, but man, it's fantastic. What do you remember about this, Ted?
Oh, it was awesome. And I mean, when Bill laid this out, I was just, I was almost beside myself. I said, "Oh gosh, this is great. This is such a great idea." So it can it was just so good. I mean, because everybody knew it was Stagger. Everybody said, and I would be screaming that. I said, to the referee and to all the fans, I said, what it is, it's Junkyard Dog. It made money, boy.
That's what's so great about the whole thing is that like all the heels are complaining, like, come on, that's clearly Junkyard Dog, but it's finally the heels are getting a little taste of their own medicine, where it's like, this guy's coming out, we know it's him, we know it's technically him cheating because he's supposed to be gone for 90 days or whatever. And it's just fantastic.
And turning what it's like, I would do it. I'd load the glove, and then he would do the deal and load his mask and knock you out. It was great.
That was you can find this clip on YouTube. You can just Google it, and I'm sure it'll come up. Just Stagger Lee versus Ted DiBiase. It's great because he loads up his mask and headbutts Ted, and Ted is just selling it like he got shot, where he's like stumbling around. It's phenomenal. And this whole thing would lead to another big Superdome house on Thanksgiving in 1982, when Stagger Lee pinned you to win the title, which he promptly sent back when JYD's 90 days were up.